Namaste everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this series, we're going to be exploring different asana practices and all these different classes that you can do on a daily basis or alternate to keep your asana, pranayama and meditation practice going. I've also made this series especially for a lot of my studio students and people that have practiced with me to have a digital format of the classes that they can regularly practice from. So whether you're an old student or a new student, I'm really excited for you to dive into this practice with us today and to keep working upon expanding and building your asana practice. All right, so let's get started with our practice for today. We're going to come into a very simple and comfortable cross-legged position, Sukha Asana. And then we're going to sit up nice and tall, roll our shoulders up and back, bringing the hands into a comfortable Gyan Mudra at the knees, closing our eyes, and just getting settled on the mat beneath us. As we feel ourselves grounding into this moment and getting really comfortable, relaxed, and at ease with the body, we take our time to settle down, feeling a sense of grounding and of true peace and calmness deep within ourselves. And as we feel this awakening, this activation in our bodies, we start by placing the right hand on the abdomen, the left hand on top of the chest, and we press in both these areas, taking 2 or 3 long and deep breaths as we inhale, exhale, letting go. One more time, breathing in. As we exhale, gently let go. And one final time as we breathe in. Exhale to gently let go. As we feel this release, we now join our hands into a namaskara at the chest, pressing the palms in, sitting up nice and tall, and moving towards our 3 Om chants as we begin our practice today. Let's take a long and deep inhale. Breathing in. And breathing in. As we feel this activation all across the body and our mind, we now start preparing for our main asana practice. So we'll take a moment and then begin to transition, gently opening our eyes. All right. So throughout our practice, you can keep your eyes lightly closed and opening them very little and minimal. Mostly you want to follow along with my voice, and only when you really need to see the asanas or open your eyes, then you open them, so that you can minimize visual distraction and really focus deep within. With that, let's switch. We're going to start in the cat and cow position as we change our posture, placing the palms and the knees to the ground like this. We'll go in for 5 rounds of Marjari Asana, cat and cow, as we inhale, rising up, arching the spine, lifting the head, neck and chest up to the top. As we exhale, feeling the head, neck, chest and shoulders curving in. Again, as we inhale, rising up all the way to the top. As we exhale, closing and rounding in, chin to the chest and head down. 3 more times as we inhale, rising up to the top, expanding the chest. Exhale, round and curve all the way in. And 2 more final times as you inhale, feeling that opening along your spine and chest. As you exhale, curving, rounding the spine, chin into the chest. As we return to a neutral position with the spine here, we will now walk the hands slightly forward like this, tuck the toes, and rise up into downward dog. Just taking a moment here to experience the downward dog activation, pushing the hips lightly up to the top, pressing the heels into the ground, and maintaining for 1, 2, bringing your head closer and closer to the mat, 3, 4, and 5. As we go forward and out, coming up into the upward facing dog. Head up, chin up, chest up. We expand the entire body. Closing our eyes, arching and tilting the head back for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We now look across the right shoulder, turning to look back and twisting the lower spine. And then we look across the left as we turn around, twist and hold. Then we return to the center, head up, chest up, chin up. We push away from the ground, taking the hips back to the heels and down into a simple child's pose. Extending the arms forward, closing our eyes, maintaining here in position. And then as we gently come back, we come to our all fours posture once again. We're now going to go into Vyagrasana, where we basically lift one leg at a time and then bring it back in to place the knee to the forehead. So let's practice. We're going to lift the right leg up to the top like this, bending the knee, pointing the toes to the ceiling. Exhale, come in with the knee to the forehead. Continue 4 more times as you inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, round and curve in. Again, inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, round and curve in. 2 more times. Inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, round and in. And 1 more. Inhale, lift and rise. Exhale, down and in. We're going to return now to a simple all fours posture. Take a moment here and let's repeat the same with the other side. We inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it all the way in, knee to your forehead. Again, inhale, rise and lift. Exhale, round and curve. Inhale, rise and lift. Exhale, round and curve. Last one. Inhale, rise and lift. Exhale, round and curve. We're going to place the knees back to the ground. Take a moment here. Exhale, go back, hips to your heels. Take a moment, breathe steady, and just gather yourself in position. Notice how incredible it feels to be in connection with your body like this, and being so aware and so gentle throughout the practice that it really awakens you in such a deep and meaningful way. So from here now, we're going to come up into our standing posture for our main asana practice. Let's do that gently as we place the hands to the ground and we walk ourselves back in position, rolling the shoulders up and back and rising up to the top. Amazing. Let's start with our standing asanas now. We're going to keep our feet together like this, grounding and earthing the feet into the floor beneath us. Then we inhale, lifting the arms all the way up to the top, interlocking the fingers and nicely stretching as high as we can. Let's come up onto the toes as we rise and lift, holding here for 1, 2, 3, rising up a little higher with each breath, 4 and 5. As we come down, placing the heels onto the ground, going into a lateral stretch to one side as you open and maintain for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. As we come back to the center, deep breath in, over to the other side for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. As we rise up once again, letting go of the hands, coming down, release and relax. All right, now from here we're going to go into our forward fold practice along with a simple backward arch. So I'm going to turn this way so that it's easier to watch and practice. As we inhale, rising up with the hands, stretching as high as we can to the top. Now as you exhale, push the hips back, bring your arms forward and form a sort of L shape with the floor first. Then come all the way down. And we try to start by placing our fingertips to the ground. Now, I know this might be a little challenging, so if not, you can also place your hands here and extend the back forward. But if you are able to go lower, then you press the fingertips to the ground, go even lower, drop your head, drop your whole body, and start surrendering down into the mat. Right, so you're going to drop, keep trying to press your palms down, let that stretch happen along your hamstrings and the back of your knees, and surrender inwards. As you straighten completely, head down, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As we come all the way up for a moment, we'll take the hands back, interlocking the fingers, head, neck, chin and chest up to the top, opening the body wide over here, and see how high you can lift your arms. And then maintain for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As we inhale, use the body momentum to rise up once again. And once you're in the standing pose, we add the backward arch. Keep the hands consistently interlocked. Push the hips forward. Hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As we gently return, placing the hands to the waist, closing your eyes gently, maintaining here for a moment. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's gently come back as we turn back to the center once again. Take a moment here as you experience the practice, and let's move into our next asana. We're now going to go into Trikona asana. So for this, we're going to take the legs as wide out as we can, nearly double your hip width. Then you turn your right foot out to the right side and make sure the heel of your front foot is in the midsection of your back foot. Then you inhale, lifting your arms straight up to the top, opening your chest, maintaining here. And then you're just gently going to lean over to the right side, hold and grip the right ankle, take your other arm up to the top, and we lean back, maintain for 1, 2, trying to gaze up at the hand which is in the air. 3, imagine you're leaning against a wall behind you. 4, 5, and 6. As we gently rise up to the top, hands in the middle, turn the foot in, other foot out. Take a moment here, expanding your chest, lean to one side, and again come all the way down. Hold here, lift, lean back, maintain for 1, finding your balance, 2, 3, you've got this, keep breathing steady and slow, 4, 5, and just notice how holding the asana is transforming you from the inside out as you learn to just be still, be stable, observe. And 5 and 6 as we rise up to the top, straightening your arms, turning the foot back in, gently drop it down and relax. All right, that was our Trikona asana practice. Now let's go over to Parshva Konasana, which is an extension almost of Trikonasana. So I'm going to again turn my right foot out to the right side, bend the front thigh like this, it becomes parallel to the floor, lifting the hands straight in one line, and I'm coming all the way down. I'm going to place the right hand in front of the right foot, extend the stop arm in a straight line in line with my ear, opening the chest, closing the eyes, breathing steady for 1, 2, 3, 4, continuing to lean back, simply holding in position, 5, 6, 7, and 8. As you prepare to come back, take the top hand onto your waist, push away from the ground, return to the center, turn the other foot back in, and we repeat on the other side. So now to the left, adjusting your legs if you need to, bending your knee, bringing the thigh parallel to the floor. Lift both your hands in a single line, lean forward, place the palm to the floor, extend the top arm, open your chest and hold for 1. Keep breathing, 2, and also keep smiling. It really helps to maintain the posture and the practice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. As we slowly let go, we come back, pushing away from the ground, rising up. Turn the other foot in. Take a moment here. Breathe steady. Inhale. Exhale to let go. Again, inhale. Exhale to let go. All right. Now, that was Parshvakonasana. We're also going to add in a simple forward fold here. Not too intense, just halfway. So I'm going to lift my hands up like this, and you can do it too as we lift. And then we're going to exhale, push the hips back, and just stretch halfway. Okay. In one of the future videos, we will do the whole asana, but right now, you can just interlock your fingers and stretch for 1. Heels out, toes in slightly. 2, 3, 4, and 5. You gently come back, push and rise up, and release. All right, you're going to walk your legs back in to the center for a moment. Hold here steady. Observe what's happening in your body as you maintain and hold. And take your time here now for a moment. Now, from here, we're going to be moving to our next asana, which is a balancing practice. And I really love it because it shows you how you're feeling in this moment and where maybe you need to recenter and reground yourself. So this asana is called Vrikshasana. Let's practice it together. We're going to start by keeping our right leg stable and extending this left leg outwards. Now we lift and place it in to the opposite inner thigh like this. And then we gently join our hands into a namaskara at the chest. So you're holding this namaskar, finding your balance. And then when you're ready, you're going to rise up to the top. Stretching as high as you can, gazing at any one point in front of you, opening your hips and standing really nice and tall as we maintain here for 1, 2, lifting and rising, 3, 4, as we continue to stretch, lift and rise, 5, 6, 7. You're doing incredibly well with the balance so far. Keep holding. 8 and 9 as we gently come down, forming a namaskara at your chest once again, letting the hands go and then bringing your leg all the way down. Amazing. So that was Vrikshasana on the right side. Let's also do it with the other leg now. So keeping your left leg stable, we're going to take the right leg in, placing it in position. Namaskara at the chest as we stand nice and tall. And we're going to lift and rise as high as possible. Holding the Vrikshasana pose as you stretch up nice and tall. Maintain and breathe, finding that one point to focus on, and hold and breathe here for 1, 2 as your spine continues to rise, 3, 4, 5, excellent work so far, keep breathing, 6, 7, and 8. As we slowly come down, we bring the hands into namaskara, we let go of the arms, we release and we surrender back. Excellent. So this was our Vrikshasana pose. We're now going to move towards Garudasana as a practice, which I will show both in a straight as well as sideways formation, so we can do it all together. For Garudasana, we're going to keep this right leg stable in the middle. And then we're going to wrap the left leg around it, around the body this way. And as you settle down, finding your balance, the right hand comes up, you wrap the left hand around it, and you bend a little bit and hold here. Okay, so let's do that again. I'm going to turn sideways this time. So I'm keeping the right leg stable, taking the left leg on top of it. And now the key is to lock your ankle, right? Your foot at the back if you can. If not, just don't worry about it. That mobility takes some practice. Then once you've settled down, right hand forward, left hand around it, and we maintain and hold over here for 1. Feeling that stretch on your shoulders, legs and arms. 2, 3, excellent balance so far, keep holding. 4 and 5. As we release and let go, we come back, we undo the legs, we place them back in position, and we come back to the center. All right, so that is Garudasana. A lot of times people have, taken their own time getting that balance right. So don't worry about it. All good things take time and practice, so it's okay. You just have to keep working towards it. Now we go towards the other side, which is our left leg. So I'm going to place my left leg here in the middle, okay? And again, right leg over and locked in. Now left hand comes up, I wrap my arm around it like this, and you hold and breathe for 1, 2, looking at that any one point in front of you, 3, finding your balance, 4, 5, and 6. As we rise up, we let go of the feet, slowly come back and relax. Amazing. Let's stay here for a moment, palms facing the front. Inhale, exhale gently. All right. Now, we move towards the next and final asana of today's practice called Utkat Asana or the chair pose. So for Utkat Asana, I'm going to again turn this way so it's actually easier to see the practice. And rolling the shoulders up and back, standing nice and tall. I'm going to lift my arms in line with the ears. And then bending the knees, settle back down. Now, if you have a knee injury, you just go a little bit and don't go too deep. But if you feel that your knees are safe and comfortable, you go all the way. Extend your arms in line with your ears and hold over here. You should be able to see the top of your toes, so hold, maintain for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. As we gently rise up to the top, letting go of the hands, slowly coming down. All right. Now, that was simple Utkatasana. We're also going to now add in the twist. We won't hold it for too long, but just to sort of open and warm up your body. So, Namaskara at the chest. Exhale, breathe out. Gently come down over here. Take your left elbow outside your right thigh and look up. Just 3 breaths for 1, 2, and 3. We switch position here itself to the other side. Hold. 1, 2, and 3. Come back center. Touch the ground if you want to. Push the hips back. Drop your head. Hold for a moment. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As we inhale and we rise up to the top. Exhaling, we come down. Back to the center as we breathe here. Hands to your waist. Maintain and hold. Okay, now we have the feet pointing outwards. We're going to join the hands into Namaskara at the chest. And then we're going to start settling downwards. So we're going to come down into Mal Asana, or the deep squat. Take a moment to use your hands to push the knees wide open. Your eyes are closed, the body is held together, and you're just experiencing this grounding, ease, softening, relaxation in the body. And as you hold here and you breathe steady, we gently now change position, coming down onto the ground, forming a simple cross-leg Sukhasana. And we gently transition to our pranayama and meditation section now. So sit up nice and tall, roll your shoulders up and back, close your eyes. Now we begin with Anulom Vilom, or the alternate nostril breathing, taking our right hand into Vishnu Mudra. So the right thumb and the last 2 fingers outside like this. We place the right thumb on the right nostril, going in for 5 rounds of Anulom Vilom. Breathe in through your left nostril. Close the left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Close, exhale, left. Inhale, left. Close, exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Last one. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. right. Exhale, left. And now as we let go of the right hand, we come back to the center. We take a deep breath here in position. And we now move towards the Brahmari pranayama practice. So we take our hands towards the face, using a thumb to close the ear, pinky finger mouth, ring finger nose, top two on our eyes, chest open, elbows wide out. And we go in for 3 rounds of the Brahmari pranayama, inhaling through the nose. 2 more times. And 1 more. And as you feel that third and final round of Brahmari, gently dropping your hands back onto your knees, keeping your eyes closed. And as we feel this grounding now, moving into our Ma chanting practice, we'll start with the sound first, breathing in. All 3. And as you feel that grounding sensation of the Ma, we gently place the right hand to the abdomen, the left hand to the chest. We take 2 or 3 deep and long breaths right here in this posture. And we slowly release the hands back in position. And from here, we're going to go into our ending Shavasana practice. So now we transition for the Shavasana practice as we gently start to lie down on our back, getting really comfortable on the mat beneath us, keeping our eyes closed, dropping the body into the ground, simply experiencing that moment of dropping down into the floor beneath you, leaving your body as loose and as comfortable as you possibly can. And as you completely drop down now, close your eyes and meditate. And just a couple more seconds of silence and breathing long and deep. And now, very slowly, we begin to move our fingers and our toes, bringing that awareness back into the body, joining our legs together, inhaling as we lift and stretch, toes down, arms up, full Tadasana stretch. Exhaling as we come down, hands besides the body. And then slowly turning over to your right side. As you turn to the right, into fetal pose, right hand under the head, legs in towards the chest. Closing your eyes and simply breathing here in formation. For 1, 2, and 3. As we push into the ground now, we're going to rise up slowly, coming back up to the center, crossing our ankles, getting really grounded in position. Gyan Mudra at the knees, eyes closed. We now join our hands into Namaskara at the chest. And we end our practice today with 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Let's breathe in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And gently rubbing your palms as you create some heat or friction. Placing the palms on top of your eyelids for some warmth. And as you gently let go, opening your eyes to look at your palms, very slowly coming back as you release and relax. So that was our asana practice for today. Thank you so much for practicing with us. I really hope that you enjoyed this practice and it makes you feel that sense of ease and calmness in your mind and your body. I know sometimes life can feel challenging and a little difficult, but when we have these kind of moments of silence and also just opportunities to connect with ourselves, I think any challenge or obstacle we're dealing with becomes that much easier to overcome and get through. So I believe in you, I'm rooting for you, and I really hope that this practice changes your life the way it changed mine. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, take care and keep practicing. Namaste.